Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, the MarTech stack is lying to you, how CMOs can regain control of their data. Most CMOs I speak to are sitting on 20, 30, sometimes 50 marketing tools, and yet they still can't answer basic questions about pipeline attribution. How did we get here?
Honestly, through panic and procurement. Every time a new channel emerged, programmatic, social, conversational AI, someone bought a point solution to handle it, and nobody retired the old one. By 2026, the average enterprise MarTech stack has grown to around 42 tools, according to Gartner's own vendor surveys, and fewer than half of those tools are actually integrated in any meaningful way. The data doesn't talk to each other, so you end up with 4 different definitions of a qualified lead living in 4 different systems.
So when you say the stack is lying to you, what does that actually look like in practice?
Take a company like a mid-size B2B SaaS firm running HubSpot for CRM, Marketo for automation, a separate CDP like Segment, and then a patchwork of ad platforms. Their Marketo instance says a campaign drove 300 conversions. Their Salesforce instance says revenue from that same campaign was negligible. Both numbers are technically correct. They're just measuring different things at different moments in the funnel. The CMO makes a budget decision based on Marketo's number and kills a channel that was actually closing deals. That's not a data problem, that's a strategy problem caused by bad data architecture.
What's the first thing a CMO should do when they suspect their stack is giving them a distorted picture?
Start with a data lineage audit, not a tool audit. Most people do it backwards. They look at which tools they're paying for and ask whether they need them. You should instead pick your 5 most important business metrics and trace exactly where each data point originates, how it gets transformed, and what system ultimately reports it. When Unilever did a version of this exercise across their digital properties, they reportedly found over 60 data definitions that conflicted across their stack. The act of mapping that out forced clarity on what they actually needed to keep.
How do you fix the fragmentation without a full rip and replace, which most boards won't fund?
You don't fix it all at once. You identify your single source of truth for commercial outcomes. Usually that's your CRM or your data warehouse. And you make everything else a feeder into that. Stop letting your attribution platform be the final word on revenue. Let it inform, but let your finance-approved revenue data be the arbiter. Then you retire 1 tool per quarter. Set that as a KPI for your marketing ops team. Reduction is a discipline, not a project.
One thing a CMO listening to this should do before their next board meeting?
Pull the same revenue number from 3 different systems in your stack. If you get 3 different answers, you have your audit starting point, and your board slide writes itself.
To go further, Leaders Insights offers strategic training programs, diagnostic tools, and an executive self-assessment designed for CMOs, CDOs, CFOs, and leaders aiming for board-level performance. Explore everything at mba-training.com. Thank you for listening to the Leaders Insights podcast. See you tomorrow for another episode.